Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I got another shipment in from Budk'S today. We're going to check out another one of their mystery bags. The last mystery of anything that we took a look at in their mystery kit, survival kit, was a complete dumpster fire. This one was a little bit more expensive. So I hope it's not a continuation of what we saw last time, but just to give you an idea of what we got the mystery off-the-grid bug-out bag. The cost on this was $249. Supposedly has an amazing value of $400. And here is the bag itself. And so it's a M48 backpack. Packed with brand new, never opened, must-have products for off-the-grid living. So, I don't know what that is. Anyway, so let's see what we've got. I've only cracked it open. I haven't looked. We will do the, like I said, I apologize for these type of videos, but we will be at the workbench. Got all kinds of paper here, and we've got the invoice. I'm going to show you the total. Just not going to show you. Make sure there's no shipping on here, or not shipping, but my address. Oh, and we also got. Well, we also got something extra with it for free. I'll show you that too. So we got the mystery off-the-grid bug-out bag, and then because we spent the money that was required, we got the Max Edge Diamond Sharpener 5-in-1. But anyway, the backpack was a value of $249. And as you can see, with tax and everything, shipping, was $295.23. So, I don't know. It's going to be pretty hard to get that value out of this, I think. Anyway, they sent another catalog. It's like the third one I have already. Oh boy. So here is the Max Edge 5-in-1 Diamond Sharpener. 400 grit to 1000 grit. It's probably double-sided. So it's got a pull through, and then you finish your sharpening on the ceramic rods there, or ceramic, and I don't even know. Alright, so here's the bag. I can tell you immediately offhand, it's not very thick. It's not as thick as I was expecting it to be. It's got some pouches on the side here. And again, I apologize for the video, but it looks like your standard bag. And it's got, you know, for a bug out bag, these are some pretty thin straps. This bag gets really heavy. These are really going to be digging into you. And I mean, for 200, there's no cross straps here. Is there a waist strap on here? Yeah, there's a little dinky waist strap down there. There's no chest strap. I mean, as you can tell, if you've dealt with these before, if you can just hear this, it's bag's not as thick as it should be, to be honest. But hopefully, what's inside will make up for it. I mean, it doesn't seem to. It's not a bad bag. It's just I think it should have been thicker. So, all right. Well, let's start busting this stuff out on the workbench and taking a look and see what we've got. Alright, so we're back at the bench. There's no particular order this goes in. There's no packing list. So I'm just going to start pulling items and see what we get. Bushmaster Ultimate Survival. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is going to be their knockoff Mora. We've all seen these ones before. And it's pretty sharp. Not too bad. Bushmaster. Feels pretty solid. Nice rubber grip. Not a bad little knife. We have these before. Locks pretty good in the sheath. And we have one of their folding camping axes. I don't know if I've seen this one. Is this supposed to lock? Oh, there we go. Very interesting lock, if you didn't notice that. So, I don't think I've ever seen a lock like that. So basically the blade folds up, you click that in, and then you pull it down. The big words in China written on it. I don't know. That doesn't feel very strong. Look at that. I don't know if I would trust this. I mean, maybe for a little while, if you're careful with it. This is not going to last you. At least I don't think so. I mean, it's got a... I mean, you do want them to bend to a certain amount. I mean, if this is a short term, off the grid, it may get you through a few days. The heck? Okay, no. Yeah, I've got better ones than these. But if it's for one night, like I said, if it's one night, a few nights, or until you need to, you know, find better gear. So, the knife's good. I don't know about that saw though. Don't know about the saw. Okay, well, we've all seen these. Now, to whether these actually really work, catching a fish on these hooks, I don't know. Probably these ones. I don't know about those. But, yeah, I'm sure these other small ones in immersion, you know, they'll work. So, I don't really like the cards, to be honest. Oh, here we are. Doesn't say how many feet or if it's paracord, because it just looks like nylon rope. Doesn't say how many feet. I mean, if I was to guess, I'd probably put maybe 100 feet on this. 50 to 100. So, rope's good. You can always use that. Alright, on the go first aid kit. And you know what? This is the one that we got in the first aid box, so we already know what's in here. It's just a bunch of band-aids and some gauze. And yeah, so we've already seen this. Yeah, this was not that good, remember guys? Oh boy, interesting. Why would they throw this in here? I mean, yes, it's good for certain things, you know. I mean, you know, to put yourself out. You know, if you fell asleep and rolled into your fire, I guess. You know, or you caught your tent on fire. I don't know. I don't think so. This is more of like a house item. This is not off the grid living. It's there are uses for it, but I'm thinking a little bit different. Alright, we got some cut resistant gloves here. I mean, gloves are always good, and if they truly are cut resistant, and really not anything wrong with those, so it's a good item. What this is, it keeps on poking at me. Huh. Got ourselves an 18-inch blowgun. Shooting squirrels, shooting birds, some frogs. Alright, well, not too bad of an item, considering you can make your own ammo if you found a wire fence somewhere. So, as long as you don't break it, probably be a fairly good item. You know, you really need to keep those though, because if you don't, it won't be airtight and it won't shoot the arrow out. So, if you lose those, you're kind of done. An emergency rescue tent. So if this is off the grid living and you have to live, this is an emergency, right? They didn't say emergency off the grid living, did it? I'm trying to stay positive. I mean, these are good. Emergency rescue tents. These are, I've said in other kits, why don't they have these? So, I mean, it is there. It's that Mylar material, so it's not going to last for your off-the-grid living scenario. Starting to get a little concerned here. Okay, so we have the survival whistle. We have one of these. These are actually really good whistles. If you're on the off-grid survival situation, though, and you're not wanting to be found, that's not a good idea. Unless you're trying to keep a bear away. You really don't want anybody to know your position. So we got tweezers with the LED light. Yeah, this is a good first aid item. There ain't nothing worse than having a freaking splinter in your finger and you can't get it out. So that's a good item for your first aid kit. What do we have here? They give us a gun holster? Sure did. For the pistol that I don't own. Guess I'm gonna have to buy a pistol. You know about those laws in Cali. Ooh, plastic. Look at this. Yeah. Useless item. Maybe I can use it to hold something else. Alright. Still got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see what we got. We have the 9-piece camper's mess kit. Lid on the bottom of the kit doubles as meal bowls, interlocking knife, fork, and spoon set. Nylon cutting board with a strainer, collapsible drink cup, seasoning container, and then a soup or cereal bowl. Just gonna peek. Let's take a peek at this and a little mess kit here. So yeah, you got your little cutting board with a strainer on there. Got your spices container. Fill that up before you head out. And you got a folding cup. Here's what it says it is. Got a bowl, that, a couple pieces of silverware. It's not the it's not the best I've seen, but not bad. It doesn't weigh very much. Yeah, this isn't alright. I don't really usually think about that kind of stuff when I pack my bags, to be honest. Alright, we got the first aid quick reference guide. They always put $10 price tags on these, and I think it's... I know the information is very valuable, but I don't know. Basic first aid. I hope this isn't what I think it is. Actually, I don't know what this is. I can speculate on what this is. A freaking gas mask or something. I don't know if I like that noise. Yeah, this is some kind of surplus from another country. What do these say on here? Can't read the buttons. It's a Czech. I think this is a Czech gas mask. So yeah. Ooh, that thing stinks. Man, I mean, it's got to be really bad for you to have to use something like this. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've got duffel bags full of these things. Not these exact ones. I have Israeli surplus. But yeah, it's getting real bad when you got to use that. I think this is Czech Republic. I could be wrong, but so it's just the mask with the canister in there. One canister, and depending on how you breathe, these are only good for 8 hours. And I think that that's just normal breathing, not labored. So heavier breathing is going to cause those masks to run out quicker. Alright, I've got one of these before. So this is a 8,000 milliamp solar panel charger. See here. Charge all your products with one blah 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 blah. Well, at least it's got power. Was that full power? No, it's not. It's got 3 out of 5 bars. Reaching down real low in there. Outdoor dining utensils with carabiner. Well, didn't we just get some utensils in the other one? Well, I guess we got somebody with us. Hang these off your backpack so you can be real loud. Yep, standard set. I don't know if I've seen these ones before. Get back in the box. This is a real, as you can see, this is a real beginner's set here. Bug out solar lighter. Now this is something that's going to take a lot of practice. I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but it's just it's convexed, and then you've got your little spring here, and you're going to put. It's so funny, they show you with a match, and basically you just reflect the light on there. That's going to take practice, but will save you if you have to. You have no other choice. I'm reaching real low in here. Got a couple more items. We've got a MultiRing Carabiner with some key rings on it. Good for hanging stuff in the tree, I guess. Alright, so we've got the folding wax stove with fuel included. We've all seen these. We got the Omnivore MultiTool. So they gave us 2 carabiners. And something I'm glad to see. They gave us 50 more of the spear darts. So, awesome. Good for small game. And you can be quiet about it. And that's it. That is everything that's in there. Guess we'll go ahead and pop a look at this. Let's see what we've got. Bushmaster. It's pretty heavy. It's not really lightweight. Well, at least these are spring loaded. That'll help. See what we got here. Got a knife. Got an awl. And we got a can opener. And we got a small Phillips on there. File. Sharpen your hooks. Got a little bit of bitty saw there. And another awl. And a flathead. So the nicest part about this whole thing is this sheath is really good. It's really nice. It's nice and stiff and sturdy. So, impressed? I'm trying to stay positive about this one. It's got what I would say is good beginner's gear. And to be honest, you know, if you're traveling across country, you know, in your car, and you need something that's just going to give you a quick bit of gear, you know, I think this is okay. But I was hoping to see something better than, you know, this. There's no lighting, no lights at all. You know, like they show on the back of here, they could have included a lantern. You have no sleeping bag. You have an emergency tent, a saw, solar charger, multi-tool, gas mask. I think that's everything that was in here. Yeah. The inside of that bag's got like some water liner in here. that's everything that was in the bag, you guys. I'm multi-tool camp set. You know, the spear thing was probably one of the coolest. A gun holster for, I mean, I don't know. A whistle. Emergency rescue. Now, if you were to think about this as not a off-grid, but as a survival kit, now you're talking. So if this was a survival kit, this would be a different story. Because you've got a really good set here. This is pitiful. The fact that they gave you... You need something way better than that. And there's no matches. They give you this to try to start a fire. You know. The rope's good. You know. The saw and this... I would throw that folding saw away. And get a better one. For like $10 on Walmart. Or Amazon, eBay. Tweezers are good. These are basically useless and you're trying to hang something up, but they're not going to hold any weight. These are not meant for climbing or for holding weight, period. You know my opinion on these. You've got the plastic silverware, cutlery. This probably isn't going to get you very far, to be honest. I've never had any luck with these type of solar panels charging. So, I don't know what to say about that. Just trying to get my... Let's see if... Well, I use my flashlight and it says that it's charging. The green light's on. So... I've never really relied on these solar chargers. People say they're good, but I don't think that these cheapo ones are. We got some first aid information, which is really good. You know, you can't go wrong with information. And of course, we got that blow dart gun for the small game. We got the gloves, which can't go wrong with the gloves. Cutting wood, moving wood. And fire blanket's kind of weird. I don't know why they threw that in there. That's just really weird to me. I mean, it is good to have a good fire suppression system, I guess, without carrying around a fire extinguisher. But so yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's a good start out for a, you know, a real quick survival kit, but $200 value. You know, to be honest with you, it's probably here. But I paid, you know, $290 including shipping. Well, $290, yeah, with the shipping and everything. You know, it's probably, if you were to break everything down, it's all here, because, you know, $10, $10, $10, $10, 15, another 10, probably 25. And the list goes on. So, all in all, it's really not a bad kit. I think it's a good starter bug out bag. Some of the things I would throw out and get something better. I wouldn't chuck it, but you get a different one. You're going to need some light. You're going to need a sleeping bag or a wool blanket. You're going to need another way to start fire. Probably a small fishing kit. Oh, we didn't check out the our freebie for spending all that money. You know this thing. I already know what to think about this, though. I mean, it is lightweight, I guess, and I mean, being able to have a way to sharpen your knives at all, especially when the shit has hit the fan. Probably these pull-throughs are probably better than nothing. So see, it's got 400 and 1,000 on the other side. And then it's got your Got carbide here. Your ceramic here. These are your diamonds. And then you got your scissors. No hook sharpener. But yeah, you had to spend like, it was like $100 to get this free. All in all, though, to be honest, I don't know, $300. Not everybody's just going to be able to throw $300 at this. It's not a bad starter. You know, we keep saying that, you know, that's a lot of what these are, starters. Oh, it's not a bad starter. Oh, it's not a bad starter. This really isn't a bad starter, but it definitely needs some help for sure. So, anyway, guys, throw in the comments what you think about this. Would you buy it? Would you not buy it? What would you add to it? And if you want one, these are available at Budk'S. Maybe try to get some discount or something on it, you know. But it's a good beginner's kit, you know. Somebody who is new to survival coming into it, this will give them an idea of things that they need and whatnot. I guess it's an expensive way to start, but it gives you a variety of stuff. Alright, you guys. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. So until next time, y'all have a good one.